What is up, killers? Kevin today, back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda on our website this week. This is going to be episode 627 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. T45 Power Armor, New Vegas style, coming in at 4.4 megabytes of a download. Remember, you do need the Dwarven and the Daedric smithing perks to create this armor. The armor will be broken down into categories such as the helmet, which will be in Dwarven, the gloves are under miscellaneous, and so is the armor. Very awesome set of armor indeed, literally right from the game straight into Skyrim. If you want that Fallout / Skyrim crossover, this is going to be a great pick for you. Incredibly low download size, and honestly does look really good in the game. Not too sure how you could pair this with other different things within the game to make sort of a Fallout feel within Skyrim, but if you are achieving that, the obvious answer is to go out and buy Fallout. But this is a very awesome set of armor, an addition to be added within the game. Frost Werewolf Beast form, coming in at 1.6 kilobytes of a download. This is going to be a reskin of your beast form. Once upon transforming, your skin shall apply instantly to a frost overhaul, if not this particular one on screen now. It looks pretty cool indeed. This particular mod author does a lot of PlayStation 4 mods and has done a lot of these particular sort of skins to do with the werewolf, and we will be covering pretty much all of them on the channel. I think they look pretty good. It's a nice new outlet for the PlayStation 4 users who are using those particular werewolf characters. Loads of different ones out there, as I said before. We will be covering those, but for this one, it is going to be this Frost one. Personally, I think it looks very cool indeed. Obviously, a lot of people do like using or picking different things, and if you are sort of choosing a different skin for a build, or maybe you just prefer a different skin in your werewolf and you are limited, such as the PlayStation 4 users, this again could be another great addition to add to your character if you do want to mix up sort of the particular skins. Instead of just using a vanilla one, maybe use something else, and this one could be a viable option. Falca Armor, coming in at 36.3 megabytes of a download. Where to begin with this particular mod? Well, first of all, let's start by saying this is going to be a nexusmods.com port, ported over from there to the Bethesda website for all of us to enjoy, and honestly, this looks so nice. It adds a full set for this one. Unfortunately, gents, this is a female only armor and can be worn by all races, so don't worry about that. It is inaccessible to get to, craftable at the forge, and upgradable via the workbench if you do want to do that. All gear can be crafted, and the Elven section within the forge requires the advanced smithing perk to create an update to, or upgrade should I say, excuse me. Class as heavy armor, but also as well for this particular one, it just looks so gorgeous. It does say that it's going to be coming in an original maintenance of 4K, but obviously due to the limitations of Xbox, we're downscaled to 2K, but nevertheless the textures look absolutely beautiful. You can enchant this one too, please do bear that in mind. It's pretty much just like what you'd see in the base game. It looks absolutely gorgeous, but it just looks so nice, and pairing this with other different mods such as a weapons mod that would fit really nice with this, maybe a nice new fresh sword, again mod outlet of that one, not vanilla, and again other different mods such as pairing things like Cloak of Skyrim or something like that, just to add a little bit of pop to this particular one. I think this looks really great indeed. Go and get this one, probably my pick for the week. IA92's Realistic Imperial Soldier's Armor, coming in at 1.2 kilobytes of a download, replaces 70% of the Imperial standard armor to full-faced helmets with a pair of Imperial armor for Legionnaires. Imperial armor is cool, but prefer the actual overview or sort of the overhaul to do with the full-faced helmet. I'm not too sure the open one is really awful, even the heavy armor one, I just don't like it at all, but the full-faced one definitely is sort of that Sparta 300 vibed on that one, or even just a kickback from Rome, I think is much better and looks honestly really cool. Sort of a gang you don't want to mess with the overhaul to do with the helmet. I think it's very nice indeed. I'm probably going to keep this one in my load order, as it is going to be classed as a sleeper mod, coming in an incredibly low download size. For me, no preference on the load order, pretty much grab this one, download it and just throw it anywhere, and it worked absolutely beautifully. This is really cool, and if you are part of the fan club to do with the Imperials, this is going to be great for you, but a little bit more of a posing threat visually if you're a Stormcloak. Dovahkiin's Vault. This one is coming in at 22.9 megabytes of a download. A storage vault hidden away in the throat of the world, only accessible with clear skies shout. Now, This is a little bit of hit and miss. I personally didn't use the shout whatsoever. I pretty much walk to the location or teleport to the location, and once upon there, you can pretty much fast travel here and there and everywhere. But to get the key to unlock this set location is going to be at the start of this particular clip, and if you're unsure where that is, it's going to be the pillar where you first meet Alduin at the beginning, if not at the top of the throat of the world, the skeleton back passage of the sort of dragon shout wall itself. Will actually have this key on him or her. It's a skeleton, identifiable. But yeah, grab the key, go over there, and you pretty much unlock this, and you can pretty much put all of the iconic items within this vault. Obviously your own items as well. Maybe you want to display a couple of your favorite weapons or something, but ideally it's sort of a collector's thing. If you sort of do want to see your progress, and maybe you're a completionist and you do want to sort of check off things that you do have, even scaling from books to sort of iconic miscellaneous items, quest items and things like that, this is going to be a great pickup for you. And trust me, this is a bare overhaul, a bare look at it, but if you had pretty much everything that, you know, a completionist would had, this would look absolutely stunning. So guys, that's the end of this particular episode. This has been episode 627 within my series. Guys, if you did enjoy, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me out an awful lot. If you're new around it too, want to consider clicking that subscribe button. It's completely free, and right next to it as well, there is going to be a bell icon. If you click that, you should get a notification in some way, shape or form every single time I post the video onto the channel. But guys, until the next one, this has been Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.